More than ever, quality control on wine is something that we all need to recognize and be well aware of and be enlightened to figure out how to understand through different regions. I love Rioja for this exact reason, where the guarantee that they offer the consumer is so easily understood as long as you're aware to its processes. But I mean, when it comes to the most reliable, Rioja really offers some of the best in the world when it comes to origin, vintage, category, and the quality and age of each and every bottle.
Here in Rioja, wine is more than just a beverage. It's a way of life, the beating heart of a culture and community. And because it means so much to us, we hold ourselves to the highest standards before we deliver it to you. But don't take our word for it. We've got the credentials to back it up. Rioja offers some of the most reliable guarantees in the world to consumers about the origin, vintage, category, and quality of each and every bottle. In 1925, Rioja became the first Spanish wine region to obtain Denominación de Origen status. This term ensures that the wine complies with exacting standards that are certified by a regulatory control board. The control board, which consists of grape growers, winemakers, and administrative representatives, verifies compliance with designation of origin standards to protect the type and quality of Rioja wines. The designation specifications define the demarcation of the production area, the grape varieties that can be grown, the maximum allowable yields, winemaking and aging techniques, and more. Over the last 100 years, the level of quality has only risen. In 1991, Rioja was promoted to Denominación de Origen Calificada, a higher category reserved for wines maintaining a proven consistency and quality over a long period of time. The DOCA is the highest recognition of quality in all of Spain. Rioja is one of only 2 Spanish wine regions that have earned this prestigious status. From harvest to winery, the sanctity of quality in Rioja becomes above all else. Let's take a look at how each area of production is regulated. Growing practices must generally aim to optimize the quality of production. The control board adopts measures for each harvest, particularly with regard to pruning, to properly control production from the vineyard. In order to process or sell grapes with the right to use the DOCA label, vineyard owners must have a grape grower's card where the registered surface area of the vineyard and the maximum authorized grape output appear. For red varieties, vineyards may output 6,500 kilograms per hectare. For white varieties, 9,000 kilograms per hectare. There are nearly 15,000 vineyard owners in Rioja, and every one of them must adhere to these regulations. Before grapes are picked, every winery has to notify the control board in advance, indicating the date when they expect to start picking grapes, where this is to take place, and the times when the grapes are expected to arrive, as all the grapes have to be weighed in the presence of a control board overseer. While wineries rate their own wine, the control board conducts regular inspections to validate each batch. These inspections take place from the beginning of December and run through the end of March. The inspections are performed by council technicians with samples from the vats in which the wine has been fermented. The board's tasting panel performs an organoleptic examination of samples, assessing the type, color, cleanliness, aroma, taste, and quality of the wine. This tasting is the best way to determine the quality of the wine, as well as its distinctive and unmistakably Riojan nature. The tastings are performed individually without prior comments to prevent the tasters from influencing one another. One of Rioja's exclusive control measures consists of taking monthly samples of Rioja wines at point of sale, both in the Spanish market and abroad. The samples are examined by the Control Board Technical Service, which checks both the product characteristics and the authenticity of the back labels and seals on the bottles. Sound like a lot of oversight? You're damn right it is. When it comes to quality, we'll never sacrifice an ounce. Turn to the back of any bottle from Rioja to see the seal of approval. If you need more proof than that, you'll just have to taste it yourself.